This is part 3, and this is a little bit of troubleshooting. Okay, the first time I made the index, there were a couple problems. One is that this main stuff over here came down to the bottom when I put the picture in. You can see that my graphic or photo went a little larger than the actual, um, basically the main setup here allowed for it to go. So it didn't have room from here to here for this to be in there. So the fix, basically, just to make my graphic a little bit smaller. So in Dreamweaver, usually you want to have all your graphics ready to go when you put them in a website, but if they're not perfect, you can do a little bit of editing in Dreamweaver. So if I click on the photo, you'll see I get a sizing handle. I'll need to go over to the edge here, and then I'm going to hold down my left mouse button while I drag it this way and just make the photo a little bit smaller. Okay, and then you'll see that the photo changed, and you can kind of see right here, photo changed 658, 256, and if I wanted to make the photo a little bit bigger, I could drag it back out again, or I can resize using the numbers over here and just type them in. Okay, and you'll notice when I did change the size, then that main portion bounced back up in here. Okay, now the other problem was that when I typed in Montana Parks, I clicked wherever and it changed into a different format than the other items in the list. So we have home, Montana Parks, and basket. And if you go down and click on CSS, then you'll notice that home, see the targeted rule, Montana Parks has a different rule, basket, and my site. And at this point, I couldn't really figure out, I kind of looked through and I couldn't figure out how to change it back just using the rules. So this is something you kind of want to get used to, and I know some of you have already taken CISW 300 with the code, but when you're in Dreamweaver, you do want to get used to looking at the code. So you can come up here where it says Code Split Design, and you can hit Split, and you can kind of look at basically what's different. So right here I have a list item, LI, and then we have the link to go out to the basket, and then this. Now you'll notice that on Montana Parks, it's different. So number one, it doesn't have a new list item here. And so I'm going to go ahead and just type that in. And as soon as I do the LI, it'll put it in for me. And it's right here. Come on. Okay, I lied. It didn't put it in for me. There we go. Type it in. Okay, and then we need, this was supposed to be down in there. So actually it needed to be here. So I'm going to hit return, and I'm going to take this list item and throw it back up here. And so now it looks like Montana Parks needs to be right here in the middle there. So basically I'm using code to fix this. It's a lot easier than trying to fix it in Dreamweaver. And now it looks like what is missing is the end mark on home. So I'm going to need to copy this one. Do a quick copy here. Copy. And I will put a quick paste. Okay, so now they all look the same. Now I have a list item, a href for the link, home, the end tag, list item, href, Montana Parks, list item. In code, these spaces don't really matter, but I'm going to clean it up a little bit. It all looks the same now, and so let me go back to design, and you'll notice that Montana Parks is fixed. Okay, so I'll try to do some of these troubleshooting things, and it is the way you learn how to use the software. The software is really cool and does a lot of automatic things for you, but really when it comes down to it, you should know how to use the code as well, so you can fix things. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this. And if we want to see how it looks, preview in Firefox, we'll do that. La la la. Okay, we'll go over here and we'll go home. It's the same, Montana Parks. It's the first page of your, oh, I didn't put the links on this one. Okay, in my site, and it looks correct now. Okay, so hopefully that helps a little bit.